Welcome ladies, welcome gentlemen, welcome the discouraged, the sad, the depressed, the agitated, the exhilarant, the cheerful, the inebriated, and the sober to this, the next episode of The Oracle Speaks, giving you, humble listener, the knowledge that you need to make it throughout the world. Sit back and listen, for The Oracle Speaks to you. And now it's time for the word of the day. Today's word of the day comes from Britain. That's all English words tend to. Anyways, the word is Luddite. 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 Now, this word has actually two meanings. Let's give you the first one from dictionary.com. Any member of any various bands of workers in England in the early 1800s organized to destroy manufacturing equipment under the belief that it diminished employment. That's right, the Luddites, the original Luddites, were a group of weavers, and unfortunately for them, the mechanical weave had been invented, and they were afraid that they would be put out of business. You see a lot of this today. People who are scared that new technology will make their job obsolete and they won't be able to make money anymore. So anyways, that's what Luddite was, and today the term has broadened to anyone who resists new technology or new enlightenment. So again, our word of the day was Luddite. Luddite. So, now let's learn about a geographical gem. For this, we go to the happy city of San Francisco, California, and we talk about Lombard Street. Lombard Street is famous for having the most turns within a quarter mile. This quarter-mile section of street has a natural 27% grade. What's that mean? Well, the grade actually refers to how many feet it drops over 100 feet in running. So if it's 100 feet long, it goes down 27 feet. Most vehicles can't make that unless you have an SUV, like the Oracle. However, they put 8 hairpin turns in. You know what a hairpin turn is? It's a really, really sharp turn. And made it one. Lombard Street has been named the most crooked street in America. However, it has competition. Vermont Street, also in San Francisco, claims the crookedest title. It is steeper, but it only has 7 turns instead of 8. So Lombard Street. Following is a quote from Mr. Bill Cosby. He says, "They built a street up there called Lombard Street that goes straight down, and they're not satisfied with killing yourself that way. They put grooves and curves and everything in it. They put flowers where they bury the people that have killed themselves. Lombard Street. Wonderful street." Yes, friends, this is a health alert from the Oracle. Listen, your life may depend upon it. Today we're talking about pennies. Yes, 100 pennies makes $1, and that just makes sense. Anyways, pennies, of course, used to be made of copper. Problem came along when people started melting them down because the copper in the penny was more than a penny's worth of copper. So the U.S. started making other metals. In 1982, they changed the penny so it was 97.5% zinc. There's a problem with this. If you swallow a penny containing zinc, it can cause damage to your stomach lining. In fact, it has been known to cause severe damage for children. Also, if you have a dog, be warned, it's commonly fatal for dogs to eat a penny. How many know pennies dogs will eat anything? And parrots will die, however, not as often as dogs. So, remember this health warning. Don't eat pennies. Don't let your dogs eat pennies. But let your neighbor's dogs. It's okay. And now, time for an inspirational essay. Alex Rodriguez, who yesterday won his first World Series title ever. And now a quote from George Washington's Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior. When you meet with one of greater quality than yourself, stop and retire, especially if it be at a door or any straight place, to give way for him to pass. The Oracle has spoken.